Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Today is day 30 of playing chess every single day at 25 Elo. My game got corrupted unfortunately, so I will be doing analysis if that's okay with you guys. Okay, the game starts at e4 and he plays e6, the French defense. So I was like, okay, let me just get my theory out with b3, d5, bishop b2, takes, knight out. This is all theory so far. Knight out, queen e2, all theory. Bishop e7, castles. In my theory books, castle is the right move. There's also this g4, there's also this taking this pawn. Both are completely fine here. And I play g4. Like I said, this plan is very simple, g4. This opening base is to have a king side attack. We try to have a king side attack, and he tried to have a queen side attack on me. It's like a little bit like a Sicilian, if you may say, but I don't know. So I have g4, c6. Okay, after a long thought for me, this is my longest thought so far because c6 is not in my repertoire at all because it's a mistake, as you can see. But the c6 is actually very interesting. C6, the whole point is to play b5 and a5 and smash me on the board. But I didn't notice on this game, so I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go with my plan. So do I go with g4? Do I go g4? Takes. I was not happy with this because I'm down a pawn, but I'm completely wrong here because there is just knight out. Queen has to move, let's just say queen here, and then just rook g1. There's a big pressure on everything on this king side. Sometimes in this position, I have to understand that we can actually sacrifice our g and h pots because this is where our rooks are meant to be to smash the king. So that's why I need to understand. So in this position, I just play h4. I just don't want to go for attack immediately. I was like, and additionally, because I did not know that you could sacrifice a piece, so I did not go for attack. I just go h4 here. He goes b5. b5 is crazy, man. b5. I was like, yeah, this is the idea. But like I said, the game's giving me stick. So I play g5 without g5. Takes here. It's very logical. It's very logical just to get my piece, in my knight towards the center, have a good finding square, prevents the bishop from coming in. I mean, it just makes so much sense to me. Here he plays a5. So I was like, a5. You know what? I'm just going to develop my piece. I feel like my attack is still brewing and be slightly faster. I wanted to play bishop g2. But I do not like bishop g2 because of this move, knight f4, attacking my queen and attacking my bishop, and then blah blah blah. I do not like this position, and then now he plays a4. I do not like this position. So I was like, you know what? Let me just move my knight to here to prevent this knight from jumping in, so I could put bishop here. He plays a4. I was like, I didn't believe his attack, to be honest with you guys. I did not believe his attack. So I was like, okay, let me go bishop here. Yes, all of this is mistake. And this is the best move. Takes, and queen a5. Queen a5 literally just give me a middle finger of my thoughts of saying that your position is good. Nah, you gotta be capping, loser. Okay, so in this position, I understand that, okay, in a couple of moves, he's going to mate me. He's going to mate me with this bishop, and this knight is coming in to give a mate, something like this. So my king has no squares. So I know in the future, I do understand that I need to play this move d4. Because my king needs to escape. I understand this. Or maybe d3. So in this position, after a long thought, I just thought of, okay, the only way to survive is to attack him. Yes, the engine is giving 2. And the only way to survive is if I can somehow break the pawn open and go for a mate. That's what I thought. This is the only way to survive here. Because if I just play a random move, if I just play like d4 now, he can just play bishop a3. And if I take something like this, you're about to get cooked. Like knight here, queen b4, something like this. And as you see what I'm not exactly this position. There's just checkmate in 2 with here, and mate. So in this position, after a long thought, I know that I need to go for the king. So I play knight f6 check. Yes, you can get taken by the pawn, but it's not that simple. You see this? Now it's equalized. It's not that simple. Now, oh, I didn't thought of b4. b4 is such an engine move. What does b4 even do? Attacking the queen. Okay, let's just say queen takes pawn. Bishop. Oh, we attack the knight now. But why can we not? Do it in this order? That's my question. Bishop a3. That's the difference. Because when you take and play b4 and he comes here, I can take, and then no, not exactly right now. Like g takes f. Okay, we go for mate. Now we go for mate. Okay, this is way too complicated for me. Okay. I now thought of much. I just thought of, you know what? I need to somehow get my piece, my queen in and try to mate him. That's literally my thought. I didn't thought much. Even though I spent like 3 minutes here, but I was calculating few lines. I was like, somehow I need to get rid of this knight because I understand this knight is the building block of all the attack. So in this position, after check, after a long thought from him, he takes with the knight. So I was like, okay, takes a pawn, bishop takes. I was like, bishop takes. Well, that makes no sense. Like my hope, like this actually bishop takes is very tricky move, by the way. If I just make a development move, right? Let's just say, knight g5, trying to go here and mate him. We'll try to go here and make him. In this position, he can sacrifice his queen. Can you believe this? He sacrifices his queen. Brilliant move. And here, rook takes its mate. Its mate. Unbelievable. So in this position, I've played the best move, which is d4. Because I understand that this diagonal is very uncomfortable. And like I said, in the future, I know that I can run my king. So he plays bishop e7. I was like, okay, let me just play my knight. Let's go for a mate. Somehow, one way or the other, let's go for mate. Here he just played bishop e3. So I was like, you know what? I feel like this is slightly better because it's actually defending my pawns. And it's actually closer to my king. So if my king moves, this can be a shield. That's what I thought of. So, and if I go here now, I don't think it's that easy. I have to check, or maybe not exactly like now. Like this is a good move too. Sorry, not exactly like now. Like h6. I don't know. I don't know. I just thought. You know what? My king can block all the check. For example, here, that's why I played. Here takes. Just for example, takes knight here, here, here. I know there's mate in one. I'm just giving you guys an example. Like for example now, check here, check blocks. See what I mean? Your queen blocks, for example. Okay, but here I played queen d3, like you guys see, because I know that it's closer to my king and we're trying to defend my king and we're threatening mate in the same time. He takes, I takes, check. I move my king because if I move here, it's mate. Because my king only has 2 squares available. If I move here, it's mate. So I only have to move 1 move here. And I check, here, check, here, check. And here, check. And we got a draw. The reason why he keeps checking me instead of playing like a move like g6 to prevent a mate is because of this rook a1 move skewering the rook, or he has to sacrifice the piece here, and then afterwards we just play like h4, and then if he takes, this is mate. That's probably all. It was a quick draw, pretty difficult game. So that's all for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.